Have you ever noticed how your heart skips a beat when your phone buzzes with notification and then sinks if it's nothing important? Or how posting a simple picture online can suddenly feel like a roller coaster ride of emotions, thrill, excitement, and anxiety? Well, congratulations, you might just be addicted to attention. And I'm not talking about casual, oh, I like being noticed attention. I'm talking about the secret, invisible addiction that most people don't even realize they have. Today, we're going deep into the secret addiction of attention, why it's so hard to resist, how it affects your brain, and why the little dopamine hits you get from likes, comments, or just being noticed can control your mood more than you think. And stick around. I promise you'll see yourself in some of these examples. Maybe more than once. What is attention addiction? So, let's start simple. Attention addiction is exactly what it sounds like. Craving attention so much that it starts influencing your behavior, mood, and even your self-worth. Think about it. The more you're noticed, the better you feel. The less you're noticed, the worse you feel. That's not just a feeling. It's science. When people pay attention to us, our brains release dopamine, the same chemical that makes chocolate, winning games, or binge-watching series feel amazing. Basically, your brain goes, yes, more of that, keep it coming. And just like any addiction, the more you get, the more you want. Our real-life example number 1, social media spiral. Picture this. You post a photo of your latte. Just a latte. Nothing fancy. But 10 likes in, you're already smiling, maybe doing a little happy dance. By the 50th like, you're refreshing your notifications like a stock trader watching the market. By the 100th, okay, now it's full-blown obsession. And here's the kicker. You didn't even post it because you loved the latte. You posted it to be seen, to be noticed, to get that little rush of attention. Suddenly, your self-worth depends on what strangers think about your coffee. And yes, this is 100% normal these days. Why it feels so good? Attention feels good because it's instant and social. Unlike money or success, which take time, attention comes immediately. One notification, one compliment, one nod, one smile, and your brain says, yes, I'm wanted, I'm important. And humans are social creatures. We evolved in tribes where being ignored could literally get you killed. So our brains are wired to seek approval, validation, and notice. Today, that tribe is a group of followers, likes, or co-workers at the office. The medium changed, but the craving stayed the same. Our real-life example number 2, office life. We all know that co-worker who loves being noticed, the one who laughs a little too loud at their own joke, or makes sure their ideas are repeated in every meeting. You might roll your eyes, but secretly, haven't we all done something similar? Maybe you post a picture from your vacation, not just to share it, but secretly hoping your friends think, wow, look at their amazing life. That little twinge of pride, the tiny rush of attention, that's the addiction sneaking in. How it affects our behavior. Attention addiction is sneaky. It doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it's subtle, constantly checking your phone, posting things just to be noticed, sharing opinions online that you don't even believe, just for likes or arguments, feeling jealous or anxious if someone else gets more attention. The scary part? The more we chase attention, the emptier it feels. It's like eating candy. You start with 1 piece, then 5, then 10, and you're still craving more, but it doesn't satisfy you anymore. Our real-life example number 3, the party syndrome. Ever been at a party and noticed someone constantly seeking the spotlight? Laughing louder than everyone, telling stories just to get reactions, posting selfies. You might think, wow, they love attention. But guess what? Everyone at some level does this. You might not be loud, but liking your own post 5 minutes after posting it? That's attention seeking. 2. The difference is subtle. Some crave it silently, others openly. Why it's hard to stop. So why is attention addiction so hard to break? Because attention is everywhere, and it's designed to hook us. Phones, apps, social media, notifications, they're all built to keep us coming back. One ping, one comment, one heart emoji, and our brains light up like a Christmas tree. It's a cycle, craving, getting attention, dopamine hit, craving more. And if your self-esteem is tied to it, well, You're stuck in a loop. Light humor break. Humans are ridiculous. Imagine explaining attention addiction to a caveman. Yes, we'll do funny dances in our homes, record them, and show them to strangers online for dopamine. The caveman would just throw a spear and say, "Why?" And yet here we are, endlessly scrolling, posting, liking, refreshing, commenting, all for tiny bursts of approval. How to break free? Here's the good news. You can take control. Awareness is step 1. Notice when you're seeking attention for its own sake. Step 2. Take breaks. Social media detoxes, phone-free hours, or simply enjoying something without sharing it online. These small steps train your brain to find satisfaction in self-validation, not external approval. Step 3. Do things that make you feel good without needing anyone else to notice. Cook a meal, read a book, go for a walk, draw, dance in your room. When your happiness isn't tied to likes, your life becomes way more satisfying. Closing hook. So next time your phone buzzes and you feel that little rush, smile, enjoy it. But remember, attention is addictive. The real challenge isn't avoiding it. It's not letting it control you. Imagine sipping your coffee, scrolling less, and realizing that your worth isn't determined by likes, comments, or someone noticing you. That's freedom. That's true power. And the truth? Most of us are chasing this invisible high without even realizing it. But the second you notice it, the second you stop letting it run your life, that's when you win. So, are you ready to stop being a slave to attention, or are you going to refresh your notifications one more time first? Opening hook. Have you ever noticed how your phone suddenly feels heavier the moment someone likes your post? Or how a notification can make your heart skip a beat, like it's a tiny lottery win? Well, guess what? You're not alone. In fact, most of us are secretly addicted to attention, and I'm not just talking about social media likes. Today, we're diving into the fascinating and slightly scary world of attention addiction. And trust me, you might see yourself in a few of these examples. Introduction. So, what is attention addiction? Simply put, it's when our brains start craving the spotlight, validation, or even just a little "hey, I see you" moment from others. It's subtle, sneaky, and often hide behind totally normal things, like posting a funny meme, sharing a story, or checking who viewed your profile for the 5th time today. Here's the thing, our brains are wired to love attention. Literally, every time someone notices us, our brain releases a little hit of dopamine, the same chemical that makes chocolate, shopping, and puppy videos feel amazing. So when you get likes, comments, or even just eye contact in a meeting, your brain thinks, "Yes? More of that, please." Our real life example number 1. Imagine this. You post a picture of your coffee. Just a coffee. Normal morning stuff. But 10 likes later, you're already refreshing your notifications like it's your full-time job. By the 50th like, you're basically sitting there, whispering, "More, give me more." That, my friend, is attention addiction creeping in, quietly, harmless at first, but powerful. The subtle danger. Now, don't get me wrong. Attention itself isn't bad. We all want to feel seen, appreciated, and loved. The danger comes when it starts controlling our behavior, when our mood depends on notifications, applause, or even just someone noticing our outfit. Suddenly, instead of enjoying life, we're living for approval. And here's a little irony for you. The more you chase attention, the less fulfilling it feels. Kind of like eating potato chips. You start with 1, then 5, then 10, and suddenly, why do I feel empty inside? Our real-life example number 2. Think about office life. There's always that one coworker who loves being noticed. Loud laughs, dramatic sighs, the look-at-me energy. You might roll your eyes, but here's the truth. We've all been there. Maybe you post that perfectly curated vacation pic, not just to share memories, but to secretly say, "Look at me, and I'm having a great time." Why it's so hard to quit? So why is this addiction so tricky? Because attention is immediate, social, and emotional. Unlike money, it's not tangible, but it feels like a reward. Our phones, social media, and even in-person interactions are perfectly designed to keep us hooked. One ping, one comment, one heart emoji, and Bam! Dopamine rush. The light humor. Honestly, humans are ridiculous. We scroll endlessly, post cringe-worthy videos, or even say things we don't mean, all just for a little attention. Imagine telling cavemen, we'll run around in funny outfits for strangers to pat us on the back on the internet. They'd probably just throw a spear and leave. How to manage it. But here's the good news. Awareness is a first step. Start noticing when you're seeking attention just for the sake of it. Take breaks from social media. Celebrate yourself quietly and enjoy activities that don't require an audience. It's not about avoiding attention. It's about choosing when it matters. And trust me, the satisfaction you get from self-validation beats 100 likes any day. Imagine sipping your coffee, enjoying your book, and thinking, I like this. I don't need anyone else to tell me. That's freedom. Closing hook. So next time you feel that rush from a notification or a compliment, smile. But remember, attention is addictive. The real challenge isn't avoiding it. It's not letting it control you. And if you can do that, congratulations. You're winning the game most of us don't even know we're playing. So, are you ready to break free from the secret addiction of attention? Or are you going to check that phone one more time first?